Hi, I'm Annie Lichny, and it's such a pleasure to be here offering a guided meditation for the next 20 minutes or so. I'd encourage us to find a place where we can sit without any distractions, and we don't need to get up and do tasks, or we can keep our phones on do not disturb, all those kinds of things, to really be able to give ourselves the time here to explore some of these mindful practices together. So let's go into our posture, and we will start with our feet here and just notice that very carefully that our feet are planted carefully and comfortably on the floor. You can feel them within your shoes perhaps, or if you're barefoot. You can feel that your seat is planted comfortably on a chair or a sofa. You can feel that your hands are resting comfortably on your lap. And we have a dignified and upright spine. We carry a lot of dignity within our body, and this is all along our back line. Just notice that we can carry our spine upright all the way from our tailbone up to the back of our head. And yet at the same time, we can feel this sense of relaxation in the body, along with the dignity of the upright spine. We're going to start the practice with 3 breaths. The first breath is going to be a very deeply fulfilling breath, as if we're on the top of Mount Everest, or watching a beautiful sunrise on a magnificent beach. And you're just going to use our mind's eye, our imagination, to create the scenario. So we'll start together and we'll imagine wherever is preferred for you. And I'm going to keep my eyes closed from here on out, and I would encourage you to do that as well. And we're going to breathe in and feel this fulfilling deep in-breath from the top of a mountain, or alongside a beach, or everywhere else, maybe deeply within a forest. You're filling up your senses, it's just magnificent. And then on an exhale, deeply fulfilling also. This next breath is going to be your average, ordinary, regular breath. You're following your breath. Let the breath guide itself. And then the third breath is going to be a deeply caring breath. Carrying all the way on the in-breath, feeling the in-breath coming all the way from our soft belly, all the way up through our body, filling up our body with care and focus within, and then a deep, kind release on the exhale. So those are the 3 breaths. We can do those 3 breaths, where we're using our imagination to kind of come into the present moment on the first breath. We're starting to see our breath for what it is all by itself on the second breath. And the third breath is offering kindness and care, starting with ourselves. We can use these 3 breaths anytime during the day that we start to feel a little stress, unease, something occurs that we can start to notice that we're feeling more stress. Just take a few moments for yourself, wherever you are during your day, using these 3 breaths, using this very short technique, and you're letting your body know everything is okay. It's no need to get stressed out. So that's the beauty of those 3 breaths. It's quick and easy, and it kind of resets our state. So now we'll go into the body. And mindfulness and meditation is really a blend of feeling within the body and using the breath. And using these 2 things kind of in concert together. When we can feel into our body, we're less likely to be caught up in this stream of thinking. And the stream of thinking, this stream of thoughts that we have, that we've worked with before, this stream of thinking is constantly going. We could notice that we're always thinking maybe about our to-do list, about a conversation we had, an email, an appointment we have later today. Something is always happening, and our stream of thoughts is always trying to pull us into something happening last week, yesterday, or something in the future. It's okay though. For right now, we can just be present within the body, using the other ability of our mind, which is our ability to focus. And we can start to pay more attention within the body. So I encourage you again, if it's comfortable for you, to keep your eyes closed, and we can start to explore within the body. And today's exploration is going to be about the tension that we carry in the body. So sometimes we feel tight and tense and just uneasy, restless, and gripped. There's so many different words that we could think about sometimes how we feel. And this tension, sometimes it's muscular tension. Maybe we did a hard project or some gardening or a hard workout and our muscles feel sore. So there's that kind of tension. And then there's also this kind of tension that if we start to notice in the body, it's actually created, much of it is created through the nervous system from this thinking mind. And we hold on to tension from the mind's ability to worry about just about everything. And we hold on to these worries and store them within the body. And we can actually start to explore this tension and know for ourselves where we hold tension. So let's just start to take a look. And we're going to start by taking a look within our feet. And we're going to use our mind's eye, our ability to pay attention, and bring all of our focus into our feet. And notice if we feel some tightness. Notice if we feel some tension, maybe through the arches, maybe through toes, the junction of where the toe meets the foot. Feel any tension and tightness, and we can use our breath, and we'll start exploring our body with our breath, because the breath helps us to stay focused. Explore the body, come into the feet, feel the arches, feel the ankles. Notice for yourself where you feel this tension and this tightness. We're just exploring. And we're feeling it versus thinking about it. So there's a difference here. It's not what we're thinking about, something going on with our body. It's feeling deeply within the body, noticing for ourselves from the inside out. So we can start to explore feet, legs, noticing through the shins and the calves and the knees. Feeling through the lower part of the leg, feeling any aliveness, this tingling energy, and also feeling tightness. For many of us, that could be tightness, again, within the feet, but also within the knees. Our joints carry a lot of this tightness and this tension. When we worry about things, sometimes our worries get stored, and sometimes this storage is within these different joints. So we could feel within these joints, feel the lower legs. On the in-breath, we're going to explore a little more deeply, feeling deeply from the inside out, as if all of our focus and attention on our whole mind is just within the lower legs. Breathing in and feeling it, and then we're going to make the invitation to release any tension and feel that it could be melting down through our feet down below into the floor below. We can breathe in again now that we're starting just to get used to feeling what this tension feels like, and also noticing that we also have this tingling aliveness as well. We could start to feel that there's both of these things going on within us, and so much more. Breathing in through the feet and lower legs, feeling now through the thighs, the hamstrings, the quadriceps, the bones, the tissue, feeling the weight of our body through our sit bones onto the seat. Feeling all of the sensations that are here in the upper part of the legs through to the pelvis. Noticing if one side feels different than the other, if there's any discomfort in the hips and the pelvic region. Noticing what's here. Take a deep breath in, feeling and noticing any tightness. And then we could use this caring, kind force of gravity right now. And just on the exhale, make the invitation to soften and release any tension and just let it drain and melt away down, down, down. So we're going to use the exhale to release this tension. Make a little bit of space within the body. Stay focused here. If we notice we're getting pulled into thoughts, that's fine. We can just let the thoughts go. We're strengthening our focus. We're strengthening our neural networks all throughout our whole body. Our stream of thoughts, we can just kind of let them rest in the background and not engage if it's possible. It's hard. We have this stream of thoughts that's constantly trying to pull us in and engage us. And typically that's from something happening last week or something that's going to happen next week. But right now we're just staying focused and present. Breathing in through the belly, feeling the soft belly. Breathing in through the lower back. Noticing along the rib cage, just coming up through the rib cage, mid-back, lower back, and soft belly. So the lower part of our torso, we could notice that maybe along the rib cage, we feel some density, some tightness. It's a very common place that we hold worry, we hold tension. The tension that we hold, science now knows, is really on the cellular level. And this is self-care at its finest when we can bring our own focus within and help to release this tension by making the invitation. On the in-breath, we could feel what's here. Noticing where we hold tightness, lower back, mid-back, along the rib cage. Feeling if the belly feels soft, lower belly area, and then release. Make the kind invitation to release any tightness we feel and we notice. We could imagine it's just melting down through the seat, down into the floor below. Breathing in, feeling along the chest area and the shoulder blades, up through the shoulders. Noticing if there's a tightness that we could feel. Through our chest, through our clavicle, our shoulder blades. Feeling what's here. And again, feeling the sensation of our aliveness and also the tightness, the density, the kind of rigid holding on, those types of feelings that we might feel somewhere in our upper torso. Just exploring here. We can feel it, and it's different than thinking about it in our stream of thoughts. So feeling the sensations. Feeling them helps us stay present. Breathing into them helps us stay present. Breathing and feeling what's here in the upper chest, through the shoulder blades, through the clavicle, near the shoulders, and then releasing down, 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 kindly inviting any tension to melt away on the exhale. Because we tend to hold on to so much tension in our upper torso, up through our shoulders, we're going to take another deep breath in, feeling what's here, not what we're thinking about it, but how we're feeling, noticing any tight spots, noticing these pockets of tension, and then again, kindly releasing it. Imagining this dense energy just melting away, down underneath us, just letting go. We're staying very aware and alert within the body. We're relaxed, but we're alert. Feeling through the shoulders and through the arms, the upper arms, the forearms, and down into the palms of our hands. We definitely hold a lot of tension through the shoulders, as we've discussed, through the arms, and we feel a lot of sensation through our hands. Notice if there's certain places you can feel sensations. Feel this kind of electrical charge of energy. Also notice if there's any tightness, any discomfort that we can feel in these pockets of tension. And we all hold and store tension differently, every one of us. Although there are many places that are very similar within our bodies. So notice for yourself where you hold tension, feeling it on the in-breath. So we're exploring here. This is a practice. This is not perfection. It's just practicing and noticing from the inside out where we hold tension and tightness, where we feel discomfort, and also where we feel this alive energy, this electrical current of tingling energy as well. Both are happening. Feeling it on the in-breath, and then make the kind invitation to release anything that's tight or sore or tense and is willing to release, and make some space through our shoulders, our arms, our hands, along our fingers, our joints. We're letting our body know that it's okay to release this stress of worries that we hold. We're letting our body know. And the nervous system will respond by coming into a calm, peaceful state where it's designed to be most of the time. It's not designed to stay stressed out. When the body stays stressed out in this stressed, worried place, our immune system cannot function properly. Our blood pressure is increased. We might have a hard time sleeping. Our sugar balances are off. There's so many things that keep us from functioning at our peak. And it all starts from deeply within the body, our nervous system, and our connection to our mind and our ability to stay and remain calm. And we can do this on our own with practice. With practice. So I encourage you to keep practicing. We're going to move in to the head. We're going to move into the skull and really feel if there's this sense of tightness or aliveness, or what sensations you can notice within the back of the head and up to the top of the head and the skull region. Notice what's here. Breathing in, feeling what's here. And we can let the left brain know all of those stream of thoughts, of worry thoughts that we carry, that circulate. We can let them know it's okay to just soften and let go. Soften within the brain, within the skull. Feeling anything that's willing to let go, just feeling it melting down through the floor with the help of gravity. Feeling this downward motion of tightness, just releasing it. Breathing into the forehead, around the eyes, through the cheeks, through the jaw and the tongue. Notice where we hold tension. Maybe it's through your forehead or eyebrows, or through all of the structure around the eyes, the backs of the jaw and the tongue. Can we invite a softness within our whole face? Stay focused within the area of the face, noticing what's here, noticing where we hold on to tightness, breathing in, feeling what's here, and then making a release and a letting go throughout the whole face. Can we make a little space? Can we drop any sense of tightness? We have this social structure that lives on our face, within our facial structure. Can we just release that right here? Just for right now. Any tightness, let it go. Feeling it melt down. Any tension that's willing to let go. Feel within the body. Notice if there is a sense of greater spaciousness. If you can notice that living energy, that tingling, glimmering, kind of electrical circuited energy that we can feel. Notice if you can feel it somewhere within your body, all the different places. Breathing in and feeling this electrical circuit of energy, this tingling, vibrational force. Feeling it within you on the in-breath. Letting everything know it's okay on the out-breath. So it's interesting to know, what science now knows, is that we can't be in our left brain stream of thoughts thinking at the same time that we're deeply feeling the actual feeling within the body at the same time. We can't be in both places. We can either be in the left brain thinking, or we can be feeling within the body. And feeling within the body takes focus, takes our mind's capacity to focus. And when we use this focus and feeling together, we're strengthening the neural networks that reside throughout our body. And when we're strengthening the neural networks, we're also strengthening our immune system and our overall well-being. This is science. So you just did a magnificent, caring, kind practice for yourself, for your health, for your body and your mind's well-being. Thank you very much for your practice.